YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we will be talking about the real reason you can't define your personal style. Now, quick little disclaimer before we get into the actual video. I just wanted to let y'all know this is not a video helping y'all find your personal style. If you want to know why I personally cannot help you find your personal style, I have videos on the channel talking about that. So after y'all finish watching this video, go tap into those videos. But I also wanted to say I really do appreciate all the support that y'all been showing me. Y'all been going crazy on all the previous videos. Like I did state, we are this close to 1,000 subscribers. Like, we are literally this close, and I'm gonna keep saying that until we reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. And I know y'all can help me get there because y'all been showing up on all the other videos. I just need y'all to help me get out there a little bit more so we can bring more people that like fashion to the channel. But I don't want to talk y'all heads out too much longer, so we're gonna go and hop straight into today's video. I want to go over in today's video is letting clothes go. Now, this is something that I have been battling over the last course of a few years on my journey to developing my personal style, and I know a lot of people go through this as well. You get to a point to where you're buying a lot of clothes that's going to help you develop this personal style that you desire, and then you get to the point to where it's time to let clothes go. Now, this could be a critical movement when trying to develop the personal style that you desire, because you don't want to make the mistake of getting rid of something that could really help your style elevate to a different level. So what I would tell you to do is make two separate piles. Make two separate piles. One pile could be a pile of clothes that you know for a fact that you can resonate with your style. You may not be wearing these clothes as much, or it could be clothes that you actually love and like, you're just not wearing them. Put them in that pile, and then make the other pile for clothes that you know for a fact that you will not be able to use to develop this personal style that you desire. That's going to be the pile of clothes that you get rid of. Now, after you have your two piles, you got your pile that you're getting rid of, and you got the pile of clothes that you know for a fact that you can resonate with your style, you're just not wearing them as much. If you have a full wardrobe of clothes already, and you have clothes that you are already wearing on a daily basis, I would tell you to continue to build your personal style around the clothes that you are already wearing, and then put the clothes that you know for a fact that you can resonate with your style, that second pile, put that on the back end of your wardrobe, let it marinate, and then when the time comes back around for you to fill these clothes into your wardrobe, you're gonna have a better mindset of how you want to style these clothes and what route you want to go down with these clothes. Now, this is not going to help you develop your personal style. It's not going to help you develop a personal style. The only thing it's going to do is going to free up some space in your wardrobe, and then it's going to free up your mind. So your mind's going to be focused on developing this personal style that you desire. Now, this is something that I have been through, and this is something that I go through on a daily basis with things throughout my wardrobe. It is the hardest thing to do throughout fashion, to get rid of things that you have purchased. Like, if you're really into fashion for real, I know y'all get that feeling when it's time to let something go and you don't want to let it go, but you have to, because it's not going to be used to develop your personal style or used in your style at all. I've been through it. I told y'all, whatever I relate to y'all in videos is things that I have seen or things that I have been through myself throughout my fashion journey. Anything that I relate to y'all, I'm not going to relay nothing that doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm telling you, once you decide to make two piles, I'm telling you, it's going to save you a lot of time throughout this style development. It's going to make it a lot more fun for you and a lot more stress free. So what you need to do, remember, make two piles. Make one pile for clothes that you know for a fact that you can resonate with your style. You may not be wearing them as much right now, but you know for a fact that sooner or later or down the line, these can be used to help you elevate your style. That's one pile. And then another pile can be the clothes that you are letting go. I have countless amount of pieces throughout my wardrobe that I am glad that I did not get rid of them, because there's a lot of things throughout my wardrobe that I have to this day that I have thought of getting rid of at one point. But when I decided to make these two piles and I put them in a second pile and like really let them marinate until it came around for time for me to wear them, bro, now it's like I style these pieces on a daily basis effortlessly, and they are really flowing with things that I am wearing throughout my style. And it just helped me fix my mindset when it came to personal style, and it just helped me get on the road to defining and developing this personal style that I desire. The thing that I want to go over in today's video is your style is personal to to you. Now I feel like a lot of people misconstrued the term personal style. Read between the lines, personal style. So whatever is personal to you is not going to be personal to somebody else. Now when we're talking about fashion and developing a personal style, this is when influence and copying comes into play. And I feel like a lot of people think them copying somebody is them getting influenced by somebody, when in reality they're not. Those are two completely different things. So when we're talking about developing your personal style, you really have to figure out what works with you. You have to figure out what you like. You got to figure out what you can make unique and personal to your style, and what route you want to go down with styling these clothes throughout your wardrobe. You basically have to figure out how you can separate yourself from the world. Now, bro, influence plays a big role into how a lot of people develop their personal styles. But like I've stated in previous videos, it's about how you take the influence and how you put the influence into things that you are already wearing and resonated around that you are already styling. It's about how y'all take this influence and really use it into your real life. So what I would tell y'all to do is, if you like to get your influence off of TikTok or Pinterest, I would tell y'all to look at 3 of y'all favorite influencers styles. Just go through and look through all their different types of styles and clothes that they are wearing, and then take bits and pieces from one of their styles. And then once you get a significant amount of things from their style, go to the next person's style, do the same thing and take bits and pieces out of their style. Then go to the third person's style and take bits and pieces out of their style. Now while you're taking these bits and pieces out of their styles, make sure y'all are figuring out how y'all want to style these pieces, because it's easy for you to get influenced by them, but how are you going to make these pieces unique and personal to your style should be on your mind. You can take these bits and pieces out, mix all 3 of their styles together, and start styling them your own specific way. It's going to start to help y'all develop a personal style. Now it's not going to 100% help you develop your personal style, because like I stated, your personal style is personal to you. So you basically have to figure out how you can make whatever you're getting influence of personal to you. You got to figure that out. That's what's going to help you develop your personal style. You just taking bits and pieces out of their style is just going to help you get the mindset of how you want to style and how you want your personal style to end. It's not going to help you completely develop this style. But I've always been telling y'all, bro, me personally, I cannot tell you how to find your personal style. Your personal style is personal to you. So you have to basically figure out what you like. You can get your influence, but once you get your influence, what I need y'all to do is basically tune the internet out, and figure out how you want to style things that you got influence to purchase, and how you can really resonate it with your style, make it personal and unique to you, and how you can style this versatile different ways. I'm telling y'all, once y'all get that mindset down in your head and you figure out this stuff, bro, it's gonna be a lot easier for y'all to start developing outfits and developing the personal style that you desire. Like I've stated, whatever I tell y'all in videos is things that I have been through and seen throughout this fashion journey, bro. Everybody goes through it. Everybody gets influenced from somebody else, but there's just people that know how to use this influence in their real life and really switch it up. That's gonna make it you getting influenced. That's not gonna be you copying them. You copying them is basically you going in, looking in their style and completely taking everything or taking a lot of stuff from their style and styling it the same exact way that they are already styling. That's gonna make it copying and not you getting influenced, and then that's where you're not gonna have a personal style. So because it's gonna be a lot harder for y'all to make things personal and unique to your style if you're just sitting here copying an influencer because you like the way they dress. You can take bits and pieces out of what they're dressing, and then you can figure out how you can make it, how you can style it around things that you are already wearing, and you can make it personal to you. Because like I said, when we're talking about developing a personal style, you're supposed to be trying to separate yourself, not copying, if that makes any specific sense. Next thing I want to go over is rushing the process. Now I know when a lot of y'all come into fashion, y'all start to see a lot of people build these huge wardrobes or their dream wardrobes, and that makes you want to build a wardrobe as big as theirs or even bigger. So y'all are tempted to start to buy a bunch of clothes, and typically you would think if you buy a bunch of clothes that should help you define this personal style that you are trying to develop, when I'm here to tell you that's not the case. phase. Just because you have a bunch of clothes in your wardrobe does not mean it's going to help you develop this personal style that you desire. Now, like stated in previous videos, when you have pieces coming in and out of your wardrobe, each piece goes through a trial and error phase. You basically have to give it time, and you have to figure out how you want to resonate it in your style and what you can do to make this piece unique and personal to your style. So every time something comes in your wardrobe, it's a trial and error phase, and then once it leaves out your wardrobe, if you're getting rid of it, it ended the trial and error phase. That means it just didn't work with your style. But like I'm stating, you do not have to have a huge wardrobe to develop this personal style that you desire. Now, somebody might develop their personal style in 6 months. Somebody else might develop their personal style in a year, and it might take you 2 to 3 years to develop your personal style. But it is all about taking your time with this process. There is no way you can skip this process of trying to develop this personal style, because once you try to skip through and buy a bunch of clothes and do an overhaul, I'm telling you, you're going to go into an identity crisis, and you're going to lose a lot of things with yourself because you are too busy trying to rush this process instead of taking your time and actually figuring out what you want this style to be like, what you can resonate with your style, and how you can make the pieces that you are bringing into your wardrobe unique and personal to you. Those are some big things that y'all really need to be looking into when you're trying to develop a personal style. It takes time. Like I'm telling you, a lot of your favorite fashion influencers don't tell y'all this, but I'm here to tell you, bro, it takes time for you to actually develop this personal style. It took me probably about 2 to 3 years to actually develop the personal style that I desire. And I don't have my personal style 100%, but my personal style is constantly evolving at a rapid rate on a daily basis that is hard for me to even explain to y'all, because my style is changing and evolving so much every single day. But it only does that because I took the time out my day to actually pause and actually figure out how I want my style to be, what route I want to go down with my style, and how I want to style pieces throughout my style. And I figured out how I can make them unique and personal to me, and that took time. Like I told you, it took me probably about 2 to 3 years. So don't feel ashamed if you do not have your personal style yet. If you slow down, take your time, I'm telling you, over time, your fashion knowledge and your fashion sense is going to start to develop, bro. You're going to start to develop into something that you didn't even think you were going to be able to do, or you weren't even thinking about doing. It happened to me, so I'm telling you, it may happen to you. So you just got to take your time. Don't rush the process. Like I said, I know it gets tempting, and y'all see a lot of people buying clothes, and y'all see how big their wardrobe is, but just because somebody's wardrobe is bigger than yours does not mean they have their personal style together. I'm just here to tell you, it's not about the amount of clothes that you have and the amount of money that you are spending through fashion. It's about what you wear. It's not even about what you wear. It's about how you wear the things that you are interpreting into your style, and it's about how you are making them unique and personal to you. Because once you start to make these things unique and personal to you, you're going to be separating yourself from everybody else. Like, you're going to be on this side, and everybody else that doesn't have their personal style or a mindset of where they want their personal style is going to be on this side. And you always want to be on this side, because when you're on this side, you're your own person. That's what I'm telling you. You're not going to be able to build this personal style that you desire, or even start to develop this personal style, if you are too busy trying to rush the process into buying a bunch of clothes that you know for a fact that you are not going to wear. Then you're just going to have a full wardrobe of clothes that you don't wear. You're going to be stressing. You're going to be in an identity crisis. There's just a lot of cons that comes with developing a personal style, and I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about the cons. They only tell y'all the pros of it, but I'm here to tell y'all the pros and the cons of developing a personal style. And rushing the process has a lot of cons to it, bro. Like I've stated, you might think you having a huge wardrobe is going to help you develop this personal style that you desire, when in reality it's not, bro. It's going to actually put you further away from this style that you want to develop. So when you get into fashion and you want to start to develop your own personal style, there's a couple things that y'all can do, bro. You can use influence off of TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram, like I stated earlier in the video. But while you're getting inspiration, take bits and pieces from people's styles and put them in to your own style and style them your own specific way. And then while you're trying to build this personal style, you want to be putting the things that you are purchasing in a trial and error phase, giving it time, letting it marinate, figuring out if this is something that can really help your style elevate, or is this something that's going to de-elevate your style. Your style should never be going down. Your style should always be elevating at a constant rate on a daily basis. You want to be on that route. You want your style to be constantly evolving. So you want to make sure these are things that you can actually use to elevate your style, and then you just want to give it some time and just let these things marinate around your wardrobe until you start to actually see your style evolve. I'm just putting y'all on game. So I think that is gonna wrap up today's video. I hope this video entertained you, and I hope this video informed you on why you can't find your personal style. Now, before we wrap up the video, I just wanted to tell y'all I really do appreciate all the support that y'all been showing me. And like I told you, I'm gonna continue to say this until we reach this 1,000 subscriber mark. We are literally this close to 1,000 subscribers, and I know y'all can help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Y'all been showing up on all the previous videos, so I know y'all can help me get out there a little bit more so we can get more people that enjoy fashion and entertainment to come to the channel. Now, if you want to know why I personally cannot show you how to find your personal style, click this video right here. And if you missed my previous video, there's another video right here. So if y'all like the fashion content, the quality fashion content that this channel brings, feel free to tap into both of those videos and go tap into all the other videos on the channel, because you don't know what you're missing out. But like I did state, that indeed is gonna wrap up today's videos. Been your boy Ty, aka Tynotrixh, and I will catch y'all in my next video.